The world feels very different from the one we grew up in, and I think a lot of men over 40 have quietly started stepping away from it. Some are angry, some are bitter, but most are just tired and disconnected from the world around them. If you, like me, were born in the 80s, you probably got a few slaps from your parents for being out of line at home or at school. We didn't have much computer games back then, and we mostly went out, climbed trees, ride bikes, and went down the park and played football with your friends. And furthermore, you had to knock on that friend's door and ask their parents if they were coming out to play. The good old days. What happened to them? Times were much simpler and life was great. Then we grew up a bit, and suddenly we're texting our friends on our mobile phones, playing online console games, and slowly we just stopped going out so much. Somewhere along the way, things changed. Conversations became more tense, people became more divided, and a lot of ordinary men started feeling like they had to constantly second-guess themselves. And we were all expected to toe the new narrative, and for the most part, we did. But somewhere along the way, people also started putting each other into boxes. Everything became more tribal, more divided. The world rapidly evolved into a very different one from the one we grew up in, and the one we knew. Sometimes it feels like young boys grow up hearing far more about what men do wrong than what good men can become. But getting to the main point, because I'm rambling, maybe that's why so many men retreat into themselves as they get older. A lot of men seem to be giving up on relationships, not because they don't want connection, but because they've become emotionally exhausted from being labeled by a society who doesn't know us, knows nothing about us, and furthermore doesn't seem to want to know us. And in response, we are shying away from society, becoming more stoic and want less and less to do with it. Why can't the world just go back to normal? If only we could go back to simpler times. But unfortunately, I think it's probably too late for that now, but only time will tell. Let me know in the comments what you think of modern society. As always, if this video hit you, like the video, share the video, and subscribe for more content about traversing this thing we call midlife. This is my journey, but maybe it rings a few bells with you too. Until next time, I'd like to say, stay safe, keep a positive mental attitude, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers!